Any new medication, let alone a major vaccine for a widespread killer disease, has to undergo exhaustive or comprehensive testing. A mandatory phase, the deployment of the controversial vaccine in 2016 apparently skipped for the perceived urgency of the spreading ailment it sought to immediately contain, or perhaps for political expediency for the then looming national elections. The latter being the Logic Senate Chair Dick Gordon, who is inclined to believe in this report from PTV correspondent Sweden Velado.
Former President Benigno S. Aquino III, former Health Secretary Janet Garin, and former Budget Secretary Florencio Abad will be among the names included in the committee report of Senate Blue Ribbon Chairman Richard Gordon. He strongly believes they must be accountable for giving go signal to give dengue vaccine to over 800,000 students.
Yung kanilang kasalanan dyan ay yung kanilang kalapastanganan, yung kanilang negligence, yung kanilang talagang masidhi na gusto lang itulak yung gamot na hindi pa handa sa mga tao.
These photos show separate meetings of former President Aquino with Sanofi officials at the sidelines of APEC Summit in Beijing, China on November 2014 and in Paris, France in 2015. According to Gordon, the budget might have been purposely fast-tracked to use it for 2016 elections.
Yung pag-release ng pera hinabol para sa election. Dahil last day na December 29 yung saro
Pero may kumita ba, sir?
May kumita.
The timeline of events presents that on December 10, 2015, Garin submitted to DBM a proposal to allocate budget from the Health Facilities Enhancement Program to procure 3 million dosages of dengue vaccine. After 13 days, then Budget Secretary Abad issued a memorandum on funding projects, including the immunization program, through savings from the Miscellaneous Personal Benefits Fund and Pension Gratuity Fund, so it can be disbursed before the end of December. In less than a week, the DBM asked the Enhanced Program on Immunization to prepare procurement documents for Dengvaxia. And just a day later, the DBM released the Special Allotment Release Order, or SARO, to DOH for the dengue vaccination program. The amount involved is 3.5 billion pesos. This is unusual, especially because Garin requested for a vaccine budget despite incomplete Phase 3 of clinical trial tests on Dengvaxia, and while talks between the vaccine manufacturer, Sanofi Pasteur, and government are still ongoing. A dengue expert said he almost fell off his chair when he learned that the Philippines used Dengvaxia for a mass vaccination.
It seemed very logical that the reason why the 2 to 5-year-old children were being hospitalized at a high rate is because the rate of susceptibility, that is seronegativity, in that age group was very high.
This should not have been administered to students who are seronegative or those who never experienced dengue. One of the mothers with a child who received dengue vaccine in their school stressed that they were not properly informed about it.
Ang sa amin lang naman po, maano lang namin na yung wellness ng anak namin. Kasi ito po nangyari sa amin, hindi lang yung mga bata ang nasasaktan, pati magulang. Stress na po kami.
Current Health Secretary Francisco Duque assured parents and families of Dengvaxia victims that assistance will be provided to them with the help also of Congress.
Kami po ay humihingi ng authorization o pahintulot mula sa DBM at sa Kongreso para nang sa ganon ay mailabas ang pondong ito at gamitin para sa mga pangailangan po ng inyong mga anak.
Sweden Velado for The Nation.